Good morning. Happy Monday, my friends. First of all, if you are part of my new subscribers, I greatly appreciate you being here. Thank you for subscribing. My name is Sarah Hanford, and I am the head bookkeeper here at Be Social Solutions. And today is our Monday money date. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because we have a lot to do today. Today starts our new focus of closing the books after the end of the month. So today we are going to go through and make sure that all of our transactions are categorized and also make sure that we are going through the close process correctly, reconciling the bank accounts, reconciling credit cards, loans, all of that. If you're a cash basis, making sure everything that you received in is booked. And if you're accrual basis, making sure that you have all of your accruals and everything accounted for. So today starts the close process. So I've got my bank statement, and let's just log in and get started. So what I'm going to do first is I'm already logged in on another tab. So I'm going to go over to my QuickBooks. I'm going to make sure any of my June transactions, which I shouldn't have many, probably like 3, are all posted. I'm not going to post any of my July transactions, and I'm just going to go through and I'm going to make sure all of those are categorized, and then quick run through my bank reconciliation and my credit card reconciliation. So I'm going to stop talking and start working. First, I am going to go ahead and share my link page, so that way if you need to book an SOS call or anything like that, you can go ahead and utilize that link. An SOS call is used for if you need specific help with your business. We don't share screens, we don't share financial information here. It's just body doubling. So if you need specific help for this, you use this link in the chat and you go ahead and you book a call. And I'm also going to drop a link to my quiz, so that way you can get your free financial blueprint sent to you. So that gives you a good starting path. And then we can book a call, so that way you can get a personalized service plan from me. All right, now, enough talking, more doing. Oops. Okay. Not right now, no. Mhm. Okay. I had to sign in lately. I don't know if this has been happening to anyone else, but lately, if I use anything but Chrome, um, QuickBooks, the bank transactions aren't showing, but if I go into Chrome, they show. I don't get it. I'm not sure. So now let's go ahead and I'm going to start the reconciliation process. I've made sure that all of the June transactions are, I've got a hair. I made sure all of the June transactions are categorized. And now I'm just going to go through and do my credit card reconciliation and my bank account reconciliation. And I might have to print something off because my iPad is dead. It just died. And normally that is what I use as part of my reconciliation process. All right, if you're new here, my name is Sarah Hanford, and today is a body doubling day where you do your bookkeeping and I do mine. And we are focusing on our month end close for the month of June right now. My client work is done. Now I'm just doing my books and closing out the month of June. So if you have any questions that are specific to your financials, your QuickBooks account, how you categorize transactions, you're going to want to use the link that I have in the chat that says besocialsolutions.com/links. If you aren't sure where you need to start or where you are financially, go ahead and take the quiz. The quiz will go ahead and give you your personalized blueprint, and then we can schedule a meeting and we can figure out where you need to go from there. Right now, I am printing off a bank statement and I hear little feet, so I'm going to move this. It is summertime. And I'm also a mom of 4, and so kiddos are home. I'm waiting for my printer. It's thinking an awful lot. It doesn't get used very much. But enough talking, more doing. While I wait for this to print. All right. So, if you're new here, I am doing my month end close for the month of June. Today is the first Monday, the first business day within. I always start my close on Mondays. That's why I'm taking the first business day of our Monday money date to do our close. And I have gone through, I've done the journal entries that I need to do in order to make a close. I've also gone through and I've done my reconciliation, my bank reconciliation. I already know that what needs to be done because all of my transactions are already categorized. I already have everything. I've reviewed the P&L weekly. I've reviewed my AR statement, my AR aging. I've reviewed the cash flows. I've reviewed everything. So all I have to do is go in, select the transactions, and my books are reconciled. So that is done, and I've already made an adjusting entry for an accrual, and that's pretty much it for my month end close. My month end close is super simple. I'm done in less than 20 minutes, and that includes me coming on and talking to you. The only thing that I need to do is I need to go through and I need to look at the Q2 financials just quarterly and look at it according to the budget. But other than that, I'm pretty much done in 20 minutes. And I've done all of the client work pretty much for the ones that are not pretty much. I have done every single one for the ones that are the preferred clients that need to have their financials done before the end of the first business week. So it would be by the end of this week. I've already sent all of that out and asked them any questions that I need to ask so I can send finalized statements. And now all I need to do is just work on my standard clients who just need it before the middle of the month, and that way they can make any business decisions and we can go over, have our monthly debrief where we just go through, we look at the things that they need to keep an eye on, like if they've had a more profitable month, have them look at their actual AR and see any clients that have been slow pays in the past. Um, let's see. Let's go back through, and that's about it. So I'm done with that. I'm just going to do just a little bit of client work while we finish up this Monday money date. All right, we have 3 minutes left. We have 3 minutes left of 2 minutes left of this live. I'm a little thrown off. My live countdown says 26 minutes, but my phone says 11:28. We're going to go with the actual clock on my phone. So what we have today is I've ended my month-end close for my business, and I just started working on my client work, where I just finish up some of my standard bookkeeping clients, their month-end reporting, and doing some communication with my priority clients. And now I am just going to wrap up this live so that way I can take care of a little bit more sensitive information with some phone calls and some video calls. But if you have any questions on your bookkeeping, if it's specific questions, because we don't share personal data or financial data on these lives, it's purely just a body doubling session. You do your bookkeeping, I do mine. If you need something answered specific for your books, go to the besocialsolutions.com/links. If you want to know where you should start, go ahead and take my quiz, besocialsolutions.com/quiz, and that will create a personalized blueprint plan for you and tell you what stage you're at and what you should be focusing on within the next 30 30, 60, 90 days. And then you can also then schedule a call with me so that way we can see not only how I can best support you, but if anyone in my network could support you or fulfill your needs, because I have a great network of loan officers, insurance companies, other service providers that you may need, HVAC, plumbing, roofing, all of those things. And I'd love to be able to refer you to one of them. And if you're in the San Antonio area, I'm also part of a local BNI chapter. And if that is something that you would like to participate in, let me know in the comments. And I'd love to have you as my guest because it is a new chapter and we are still looking to fill a few seats. Alrighty, folks. Happy bookkeeping, and I look forward to seeing you on the next Monday Money Date. Bye.